Ladies and gentlemen, we have some Urban Zone Capture the Flag League for you. Finally, really couldn't wait so long for finally some clan action. It's been, well, what is it, 3 months? At least since the seasons of Urban Zone. And now we finally have some real action again for you. Prime is my co-shoutcaster. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How
Good
are
evening.
you doing?
I'm doing very good. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's
Good
the
to hear.
first time that we've got obviously the cup system for Urban Zone, so it's going to get some used to. But nevertheless, it's an Urban Zone match, so we will be betting on the outcome. And you can do this as well. The link is, at least has been scrolling at the bottom of your screen for most of the time. I'll link it one more time in the Twitch chat. And let's quickly go in and bet. Up to now, I've always done this randomly, and I think I'll continue the tradition. I've bet on, well, I think 20 matches randomly, and for some reason my random betting has always resulted in a loss. So we'll see if that continues now in 2013. We go to random.org and we do the coin flipper, one virtual coin flip of this time a Turkish lira, because it's a GD, it's a Polish clan against TSK, which is a Turkish clan, so I decided why not a Turkish lira. So heads is betting for TSK, and tails is betting for Poland, also known as JDW. And it's tails. So tails was JDW. We go to the website, we scroll down, we bet all of our money on JDW. JD. Sorry, I'm saying JDW for some reason. JD is I'm going to try and pronounce that. It's Grizmiyish Dupi versus TSK, also known as Turksilahi Kuvetleri or something like that. Anyway, I'm probably completely messing it up, and I seem that for some reason I'm going to be betting on the favorite. So who knows? I might finally win something. Possible win of $66.
Yeah, I was going to do the opposite to you and bet all my money, but I don't really fancy betting all 780 of it on TSK, so I've just gone for 100 for now.
Oh, you wuss. Anyway, we've got some good news, and that means that we are going to go live, and here we go. And wait a second. Why are we not seeing anything? That is...
I have it on my end.
That's
Fine.
because we're not live yet. But... Yeah, okay, it works. So we're not live yet, so that means we can still talk a little bit about what we expect. The clan JW, or why am I saying JW? JD. I'm going to say Krizmadupi. I'm sorry that I keep messing that up, but that's probably going to be the trend for the whole evening. They have been playing CTF for 3 seasons in Urban Zone. The first season was season 11, that's a couple of years ago. After that, season 13, also in Division 1 by the way. And now season 17, in, well, what would have been Division 1, but since we have adopted a cup style, so we've got groups, and after that they go into the knockouts. So yeah, it's also Division 1, I guess we could say. And TSK, well, TSK has been with us for a long time. TSK has played in CTF since season 11 and played every season since then, every season since then, yep. They started off in Division 7, went up to Division 5, then Division 3, stuck there for 3 seasons, then up to Division 2, and yeah, then now they're in Division 1.
Also, just to let you know, teams have readied up.
They have readied up, okay, great.
Yep.
So we are going into the game, and we're going to follow Burak, who is attacking here on Turnpike. And JD already in possession of the flag, but Prussia has just managed to return the flag. Thanks a lot to Prime for doing everything because he's now also shoutcasting and doing the GTV camera, which is quite a hassle, I can tell you.
It's absolutely fine, no problem.
And JD really have a superb defense here. And it's not
I believe
2-0.
it's comprised of Matty and Boretka, right? The two defenders for them.
Yeah, this is also in part the national team of Poland. And I know for a fact that one of TSK is also playing for Turkey, who will be playing in 1 hour against the Netherlands. So I hope you're all looking forward to that, because that's also being streamed by yours truly and Prime. And now Blaine, in possession of the flag, manages to get to pillars at least.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get this out here.
Unless he gets a lot of support from his teammates, but it doesn't seem to be the case. It's being returned. Now JD maybe with a chance for a counter.
Doesn't look like they're going to push this one. I think they're going to wait till the next wave. Yep. But GD are taking up Metro here, which is going to make that extremely difficult. Especially with the likes of Boretka and Matty.
If the audio goes away,
yeah, I'm actually amazed that GD didn't push there. I mean, it was they had 3 out for more than 7 seconds, and they made no attempt to even pick up the flag.
Yeah, well, maybe they also have to get used to playing in the cups or in the for clans again. I mean, they've probably practiced the whole time with their respective nations.
Yeah, indeed. But as you said, I mean, GD is pretty much comprised of the Polish nations, so you would expect them to be, you know, prepared.
Great return there by Amy, though. She was last one standing. At least I think it's a she.
I'm not too sure myself.
Are you getting a lot of highlights?
Yes, quite a few.
Poor guy.
But it's no problem.
Seem to be defending really strongly here.
GD seem to be doing a great job as well. TSK, from what I saw, they seem to be playing mid very, very defensively. I haven't seen too many pushes there.
Yeah.
Boretka actually managing to fail his nade and grenade himself.
I was talking about TSK being playing CTF since Division 11 or Season 11. I really like to see that clans that stick together and, well, grow. I mean, from Division 7 to Division 1, it's certainly a great improvement over the years, and yeah, clans sticking together, especially because up to now, most of the time, while we see JD get the first cap here.
Did Fruk pulling the flag out after a bit of confusion, but I think they got their team out when they needed to, and
Matty only just connecting to Fruk
yeah,
here.
Indeed.
And still himself very low. Great jumps here by Burak, and 2 out full already. Let's see if TSK can counter here. What a great attack here. Blaine gets taken out by Amy. Now all of JD have respawned, so let's see if Burak here can manage to get this flag. No, Look managed to run it away. And it's been returned, so Look still running away with the flag. So no cap here for TSK, which seem to be...
TSK are back up.
Yeah, they are. They might intercept here, but they have to be fast. Well, at least he kills Look here. BRTK as well killed, and Sis gets the return. Wow, this is a... Well, people were predicting to me that JD would completely steamroll over TSK, but TSK has been doing a very good job. In the meantime, yeah, finally it seems that JD got their timing right and now should be able to make this cap. Nice jump there. I wasn't aware of that one. I mean, I always do the wall jump, but...
Yeah, indeed. Obviously, these are veteran CTF. Oh, actually, that's unfair. You're a veteran CTF player yourself, so...
Yeah, I know, but then there again, I'm not playing at their level, although I am playing in their division, but not their level, not quite their level.
I'm sure you're not too far off it. Anyway, it's strange to see the game not really getting off here. I mean, 2 flag caps for GD, but for Turnpike that's very, very minimalistic, especially after 5 minutes. And TSK being extremely hesitant on pushing with their attack. I'm not sure if they're worried about GD holding that Metro. but it seems to be affecting them.
Amy got some hits off on the legs of Look, but seems to be that Look, yeah, gets through Street.
And it looks like with the support of the defense, yeah, he's going to get that flag for no problems.
JD there completely surrounding the flag runner. Good support. And 3-0 already the score. With just over 4 minutes remaining. Nice try.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what Barack was trying there.
Yeah, I think he was
a little bit.
I don't know what he was trying. Maybe he was trying to get a little bit of a boost off the wall there, but that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, indeed. Whatever it was he was trying to. Blue have actually called a timeout. GD. Oh no, it's TSK that have called a timeout. Possibly going to switch something up here. Maybe see one of their 2 subs come in. And from what I can see during this timeout, TSK are actually in position to pick up this flag. GD are actually out. I didn't realise that. All 5 of GD are down. And
Well,
Kamikaze's in position to pick it up here.
Yeah, you're right, indeed. So if, although they have just respawned, he has a lot of stamina. If TSK support middle enough, then it can't be intercepted.
It does look like, yeah.
Very nice done.
It's very well done by TSK there. Blame nade in the spawn here. I've seen him in middle quite a few times, pushing quite far up.
Very nice movement here, and I think that JD are setting up shop to do a... Oh well, Frog here going to suicide. Never mind, I thought they were going to move in, but apparently just going to wait for a better timing.
Yeah, indeed. I'm going to assume they had middle low, and obviously Frick was low himself, so it was a little bit risky to push in.
Okay, so JD is missing an attacker according to somebody on Twitch chat, which is why it's not a total rape.
Who are they missing?
Well, I don't know. I did talk to Fruk this afternoon, and he said that one of them would be 10 minutes late. Well, we're 20 minutes past 9, so I guess that their attacker should be there.
Yeah, indeed, possibly a complication, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them too much. Obviously, there's a lack of caps, but they are still winning here.
Certainly are. And that's all that matters, to be honest. It doesn't matter how many points or flag runs you had at the end of... well, unless you have a draw at the end of the season, but that's very unlikely.
Yeah, of course.
Especially with this new group stage, it's even less likely.
I never did ask about this. I assume it is the top 2 that go through, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Indeed, it's the groups are 4 groups of 4 for both or for all leagues, so CTF, TS, and BOM, and the top 2 go through to the knockout stages, where we'll have a quarter-final, semi-final, and a final. And in the meantime, Fruk with a lot of stamina doing the lovely slide and helping
Indeed, being supported. Yeah, I think. Oh, we've had one of the TSK players time out here, but I believe it was one of their subs, so it's no problem.
Alright. That's
great nade by Fruk.
Perfect.
Oh, my part of the shooting not so great. Hitting, looking the legs and making the attack a bit slow.
Despite taking the damage from the nade, still hitting the guy behind Jeep. I mean, crazy.
Yeah, indeed. They managed to get the flag to street here, and
Fruk now takes over.
Up off the spawn.
Ooh, gets killed though.
Gets taken out.
Can TSK move in from all sides?
Doesn't. Oh, I don't know.
No.
Blame
makes the cap. Wow, 5-1.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining. Are you yourself a CTF player, by the way, Prime?
This season I'm playing with UNIF in the knockout system, but I haven't played it for too many seasons.
Okay.
I'm just, you know, being British, I like to camp in spawn, so I play defense.
In the meantime, Fruk makes the 6-1, and we've only got 45 seconds remaining here. After that, the sides will switch, and well, gets the kill just in time. But the sides will switch, and JD will be playing on the blue side, which in my opinion is the easier side, but I've mentioned that many a time, and people disagree constantly.
Sorry, which side did you say was the easier
I would
side?
say the blue side is easier.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I
that's
mean,
pretty
attacking
much
through
because it
pillars.
suits my own game style. I defend usually on blue side, and with my trusty G36 and grenades, I feel king of the world.
I just find that attacking through pillars is incredibly difficult. You know,
Certainly
it's
is.
extremely hard to get that flag out of there safely. Although GD aren't doing too bad with it. So.
No, certainly, and even two over the century mark. Blaine and Fruk over 100 points. But yeah, very good job there by JD. 6-1 is a neat score on the red side, and well, we have to wait and see what the second half brings us. So
I believe they should have a reload here because of the timeout, right?
Yeah, certainly.
I'm not sure how long it's going to be before one of them realises that.
Ooh, and I'm getting a text message. How unprofessional of myself. I should mute the phone. I always tell myself when this happens, but always forget. And okay,
There's a
the
reload. So, I shall reconnect the GTV quickly then.
And don't connect 50 different GTV cameras.
Yeah, of course, I'll do my best.
Or do you want me to disconnect it?
Okay, it's all done. It's back in the server.
Fantastic. And GTV watch 1. Actually, no. I'm just going to disconnect the... You forgot to disconnect one.
Going to disconnect the what, sorry?
You forgot to disconnect the delayed one.
I don't believe I did. I'm pretty sure I disconnected both, did I not?
There was still a delayed one, so I disconnected.
Oh, right, okay. My bad.
So we're going to run a quick commercial break. We appreciate you.
Possibly not. I think they've just readied up, so...
Well, we're going to run the commercial break for the people that are 2 minutes behind.
Oh, of course.
But we always appreciate you having the ads on. It's the only income we get, at least despite unless you start donating. In the meantime, we're going back to the game. Fruk in possession already of the flag and going to make this 1-0 in 20 seconds.
Oh, possibly not. Did he get the cap? Oh, he did get the cap.
He did get the
Just
cap.
in time.
And Splat already in possession of the flag once more, but so is TSK. So we've got a hot potato situation. CISS supporting Burak here, but
getting blocked by his teammate there.
oh my god, such bad movement by the rest of his team. But oh, gets him
Great
out full,
shooting.
gets Fruk out full. Wow. Oh my god, those hits from Blaine are insane.
Does Blaine go by a different name? I don't recognise the alias at all.
That's a very good question. I'll have to check that in a moment. But the problem is when I check that out, it's always that the audio.
Yeah, no, you don't need to do it now. It's no problem.
BRTK focusing so much on the flag, didn't even spot the two TSK players there, and didn't get the return obviously. And let's see if.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see GD set up to pick it up very quickly here. Well, it doesn't look like they will. And that's 3 players of TSK out for over 8 seconds here. See what Blaine's gonna do.
Wow, if I were you, I'd really close my IRC.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to tab out what this moment.
No, understand. In the meantime, it's 2-0 for JD. And okay, let's follow a TSK attack here. Blend moving in through pillars. Well, gets some hits, but BRTK has just respawned again, so all his work was for nothing. Nice try with the nades, going to fall back to middle because Blaine was there. CISS is going to be taken out full. And
Yeah, indeed. And I wouldn't be surprised to see GD once again push hard here with the one player out full.
no, it seems that they're falling back for some reason. Maybe this is going to be their timing. Oh, wow. Splat avoiding being hit and takes some damage by the nade, and good job there by Blend. Now he can help his teammates defend, although none of JD are in position.
Yeah, they're strangely playing this side very defensive. Maybe it's the lack of that attacker, but I'm not too sure.
Burak needs the kill and gets the kill just in time, so CISS has some support from his teammates, but JD already ran the flag, so the bottom timer indicates the hot potato timer. If the flag doesn't get returned, and it just did, it will explode.
Both players from GD here are... Oh, there we go. They're gonna kill each other. Although I believe Matty's still not been killed, has he?
No, he hasn't. So he's still going to be in full with only 1% health, or something like that. But does so much damage to Prussia.
May see another hot potato situation here, but Blaine does a very good job.
But Burak even better, manages to run that flag away, although it's going to be returned now, most likely. Actually, it hasn't yet, but...
I believe it did get returned.
No, it's still blinking, but all of JD are in... No, wait a second, you're right, it's... sorry. Derp.
Great communication there, switching the flag, and another cap for GD.
Question marks being fired over.
I'm not too sure.
What's happening? What's happening? Sorry that the audio is just borked at the moment. And there we go.
Glenn looked like he's going to be taken out full here, although he did get Matty down to 50%. Well, it's strange, the TSK attacker playing with no Kevlar. Obviously it gives them the benefit of more stamina, but most people tend to drop it, you know, after they picked up the flag.
Absolutely, yeah. I've seen that happen now also in the Nations Cup. Some players decide to not use Kevlar, and I don't know, maybe they're trying to rely on speed, but in general I would say it's not the best of tactics. But hey, who am I to doubt somebody of that caliber? In the meantime, it's 5-0, and it seems that the one-way side of this game is continuing on in this side of Turnpike. The next map, I have no idea, by the way, what that is. Unfortunately, they did not post which maps are theirs.
So we'll just have to wait until they change it.
Indeed.
Fruit going up to window here and not taking a kill from his teammate, which I find strange.
Could have also dropped down there just to take damage, but
yeah, indeed.
Maybe his second window, or his window spot, well, does him a lot of good. Actually, he helps the flag to be run away, and BRTK gets the return. So now Blaine maybe going to drop it for Fruk. No, he's not, but he's, well, yes, he is now. God, that could have been smoother.
Quite a few players from GD low here, but TSK giving them help and getting them out, you know, on short.
Yep.
Splatting, not a too great position here.
Ooh,
but he
wow.
does manage to take Sis out.
That Desert Eagle, God, it's so strong. If you manage to hit, since you only
Yeah,
have 7 bullets.
Bretka not getting a kill here, but opting for the medic.
Gets a little bit of health from the med. And that little bit of health makes the difference there, because otherwise he would have been dead before he could kill the flag runner. And now Fruk moves in, makes it 7-0. So the total score at the moment is 13-1. It's going to be, well, it's impossible for TSK, I would say, to still manage to take a win here. But there is, of course, the second map.
Indeed. Do we have any idea whose map this is?
No.
No idea whatsoever.
I should have asked them when I was talking to them, but I completely derped it.
That's absolutely fine. I'm sure we'll find out eventually.
Oh, great nade there, straight at the flag spot. Kills Sis out, no, not out full, but no flag run. JD picks Abby. I'm just being told in the Twitch chat. So thanks a lot.
So this is TSK's map.
Apparently, it's not too good. But I can tell you that TSK is not a stranger to Abby CTF. In fact, I know for a fact that they chose Abby CTF to play against the Netherlands in, well, what is it, 30 minutes?
Alright. You looking forward to it?
Well, I certainly am. It's the first match of my own home country that I can finally shoutcast.
It's just going to be extremely biased from you, yeah?
Yeah.
when we get nervous, you know, derping and maybe having a bit of bad aim, it's just the server, right?
Exactly. I mean, or Turkish unhit, of course.
Yeah, all that, of course.
So, we missed the one cap there of TSK, or at least I missed shoutcasting on it.
I didn't even notice it, I'll be honest. Too busy blowing your own nation's horn.
Yeah, indeed. Oh wow!
Ooh, no
Burak so unhit, or
you know, Turkish unhit.
yeah, well, I was just mentioning it, but once more that Desert Eagle, but yeah, not enough health or accuracy. Now Fruk with the great jump. And I don't know whose nade that was, but
I believe it was TSK's nade.
Okay, 30 seconds remaining here on Turnpike, and after this we've got Abby. Thanks to SZA for mentioning that.
Indeed, thank you. And we actually see TSK picking up a flag here. I'm not sure.
Oh, he got killed by a flying knife! Oh my god!
Incredible!
Instant replay! Instant replay! I wish I had that option. Oh my god, that's epic.
Oh wow, I did not expect that. When I saw Matty come round that corner, I expected him to shoot the flag carrier, but a throw-in? I mean, come on.
Okay. So, the total score here, 14-2. Yeah.
Not too much to say there. I mean, GD taking that one quite easily. It was pretty much expected.
It was to be expected, indeed. I mean, all the seasons that JD has played in the Capture the Flag League, they have been in Division 1. And TSK, well, this is their first time in the up amongst the big boys, let's put it that way. Right. So now we have to wait for Abby to be loaded. Yeah, no, I just said it was 6-1 Morphe. So the total score was 14-2.
And the map change there, I'll allow you to disconnect the GTV, because, just in case I make a mistake again.
No, you go on ahead. Or you want me to? Okay, there.
Yeah, go on, I'll leave it to you.
It's done.
But I get the honour of reconnecting it, okay?
Indeed. You have to do all the hard work.
And it is reconnected now.
And Abby is also loaded, so they've been fast. And that's probably because they also want to get this done with ASAP.
Of course, are any of you said that one of the Turkish players will be playing against you. Any idea if the others will, or?
To be honest, let me have a look at the lineup that we got from them.
Okay.
For Team Turkey. 2 Akela, Blend. Well, Blend we had here, right? Yeah, Blend is here.
Yep.
Peachy, Kashkaval, Judas, and Crazy. So, at the moment I only see Blend, but that could also be aliasing.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I wanted to quickly show off the groups. And there you see that Group 1, this is a Group 1 match. JD is playing against IAT, Good Gamers, and Turk Silay, whatever, this clan, TSK. I'm sorry for butchering your name, I wish I could pronounce it, but unfortunately, no. Maybe once we get some Turkish shoutcasters that have decent English, that would be a good idea. I know that there are Polish shoutcasters, but they are just streaming in Polish, so no English at the moment.
Yeah, I've noticed a couple of their shoutcasts. Can't say I've watched them, obviously, with my my lack of knowledge of the Polish language, but I have noticed them. Any idea who the Polish shoutcasters are?
Well, I don't know. I remember talking to them, but instructing them how to set up their streams, etc. But yeah, no idea, to be honest. I forgot.
Alright.
Forgot it was 2 years ago or a year ago.
Alright, fair enough. We also have Italian shoutcasts now as well, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're just for the
And-
Team Italy games,
and
but...
the French.
Oh, the French shoutcasting?
Mhm.
I can't say I've noticed that.
Yeah, a lot. In fact, I think more than any other. Well, aside from us, then.
Well, there are quite a few French players, so it doesn't surprise me. And we're just waiting for TSK to ready up here. Somebody connected. I don't know if they've just... Yeah, they disconnected. I'm not sure who that was.
So JD is wants to get this done as soon as possible. Well, I'm sure that TSK want to do their best here on Abbey because, well, if they manage to win this, it will be 1-1 in score, and they'll both go away with 3 points.
3 points?
Yeah. It's,
Oh, so it's not fully clan-based style. It's
no, certainly
still
not.
the old scoring system,
Yeah.
right? Of course. Oh well, fair enough. I suppose it's a good idea that I do understand the system, considering I am playing in it.
Yeah, indeed. Let me just see if I can get some extra info. Never mind. I'm going to run a quick advertisement for the people watching the stream. Really appreciate it once more. And, well, you know what to do. Follow us, subscribe to us, like us on Facebook, etc.
Of course.
The usual.
Every little helps.
Well, we're approaching, I think, 1,000 likes on Facebook.
Oh, awesome.
If that
That's quite a big fan base. I mean,
certainly is, we're nearly as big as the official Urban Terror Facebook, so I'm really proud of that.
I'm sure if you take over then they won't be too happy.
Well, maybe they will. I don't know. To be honest, I don't. Well, they haven't really been very active on their Facebook, except for the regular news, but nothing about game development, etc.
Ah, right.
Well, maybe I should quickly give you a little bit of news. I've joined Frozen Sand.
Have you?
I have.
Oh, what has?
Well, the official title is Coverage Coordinator, and that's all I can say.
Oh, right, okay.
It's really sad.
Well, obviously, congratulations. I didn't know that.
Thanks. But yeah, it's really sad that I can't say anything else about it. But yeah, I hope to bring more information and well, I hope to highlight competitive play. Let's put it that way, and that's all I can say.
Oh no, that's great. I mean, having somebody doing that position, especially somebody such as yourself, obviously vast knowledge and
Yeah,
pretty much running the show.
The
so.
thing is, I heard, well, not only heard, but I know from my own experience being a player for a couple of, well, 10 years nearly, or over 10 years in fact, that plenty of people didn't even know of the existence of a whole IRC community. Don't do this, Prime, it's really annoying. Please.
No, the problem is they're disconnecting, so there's nobody to follow. I believe they're
right.
changing server, so that's
Oh,
why
damn. Okay, let me see if I can get the new server.
Alright.
Oh, oops. There. What I meant to say is that, yeah, that some people in the community didn't even know of an existence of an IRC community on even after they were playing for 2 years. So yeah, that's kind of weird, but I mean, it's to be expected. A lot of people only play public servers, public matches, or on the public servers. And
Yeah, I was actually going to say, you know, I mean, 900 likes on Facebook, almost reaching 1,000. I don't believe there's actually that many playing Urban Zone, so some of them have got to be, you know, from
yeah,
around the
absolutely.
community.
And some people also posting on their YouTube, well, that they didn't even know that Urban Terror was being streamed, etc. So that's really nice to hear, and we obviously really appreciate your input. But yeah, I hope to highlight the activities of all the leagues, etc. a bit more.
No, it's great.
In the meantime, we're waiting for the server.
Yeah, indeed. I'm not too sure of it myself, so I'll leave you to get that. You know, leave you with all the hard work.
Don't know what to do, to be honest. Should I just start a song and we'll cut that out? Should I do that?
Might be a good idea. Yeah, possibly put a song on whilst we wait.
Shortest song ever. But we are in the server now, so we don't want to miss a second of gameplay. Let me just quickly go over, and yeah, there we are in Abbey. And I would quickly like to say, don't leave immediately after this match, because if so, you will miss probably the highlight of this evening's shoutcasting activities. In 15 minutes or thereabout, probably now 5 minutes later, since this will take at least 20 minutes, there will be Netherlands versus Turkey for the Clan-Based Nations Cup. And I think this is the second match for Netherlands, even though we're in week 3. I know that Spain-Netherlands has to be played a little bit later.
Alright, and they have gone live?
And they have indeed, and it's 0-0 and 30 seconds into the game. So let's see here what TSK can bring, because the last score on Turnpike was 14-2 for JW. JD! Oh my god! Come on, Bram, seriously. Oh man.
I'm sure people know what you mean by now.
Yeah, I hope so.
Blame picking up a knife kill on his own teammate there.
So
did Frook actually get away with the flag? Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did, and the nades coming from JD, and already 2 out full for TSK. Maybe JD can make another cap after this. Splat dies, but
good nade though.
Look in possession of the flag and should get past. Yes, he does. He does, and does the fountain, the statue jump, makes it 2-0 in 1 minute. This map is a lot faster and a lot smaller. I wanted to say though that the moment we reach 1,000 Facebook likes, I will organize another Urban Zone knockout event.
Awesome. I'll have to defend my title
within a month of the 1,000 likes, because it needs some organization.
Yeah, of course. And Frook once again taking the flag, and another cap for GD here. And I believe Splat got away with this.
Oh no, Kamikaze managed to get that kill, but TSK in a real tough situation here. 2 minutes in and already 3-0 down. Red side is the easier side, without a shadow of a doubt, I can say, other than Turnpike, but you don't want... Oh yeah, very nice job there by Amy. Gets the JD player out full, and Frook also quite low. So maybe TSK can bring something here. Come on, let's see something. Oh,
actually have Blaine sitting on those stairs, and they don't.
Oh, he got stepped on his own nade.
Nobody else.
Poor guy.
It's unlucky for TSK there.
Splat very low, but does some damage still.
Gets taken out long in the process though. We see Brett defending with the G36 here. It's doing what you like to do.
Absolutely. Although my preferred, I preferred the G36 on Turnpike, not on Abbey.
Oh, right, okay. Still a great gun.
Yeah, absolutely. Nearly as good as the Negev.
I know, it's a wonderful gun to defend with that one.
It seriously is. I mean, I've been...
Until you need to reload.
Yeah, exactly. Such an underrated weapon.
Yeah, right.
I've been using it for my Team Survivor wars, and actually it's been pretty good. Especially I love the low recoil and being able to spray preemptively to the frustration of my opponents, but so...
Yeah, no doubt. Oh wow, TSK. Oh, Blame managed to pick it up, only just though.
Yeah, a bullet swerving into kill the flag runner. And let's see if TSK runs straight into the arms of Fruk. Great communication, I have to say, here by JD. Even though we can't hear it, their tactics and communication have been superb. And that, with the skill...
It gets out long now, I believe. Did Fruk just go out long?
No.
Possibly not. It must have been right on the edge.
He probably has the timer at the bottom of his screen now at the moment.
Yeah.
Nice kill here by Sis, but yeah, Blaine really on fire with that G36.
Blaine, I didn't think Blaine was using G36. No. LR.
Sorry, the other defender.
Bretka. Oh no, Bretka here pushing for the flag, taking it under tunnel, which is a little strange, but I can understand why.
Enough stamina apparently to cross the corner. Oh, very nice. There is a detonate there. Oh, no, it's not. He didn't manage to pull the pin. But it's 5-0. A cap a minute they're averaging. Spray and pray,
Look, yeah.
Spray and pray.
Indeed, hoping for the best, I think. But Spletsman, oh, he failed the jump.
Messes up the jump. Won't cost him though. Even has some time to type the smiley.
Indeed. One problem that I've noticed quite early on with TSK here is that they're not dealing with Bretka on street, and obviously having a G36 shooting up to marble is...
Lovely double helmet there by Bretka, but yeah, you're right. That's also one of the reasons why Abbey is such a partial map. Red has a normal attack route through Central and Tunnel, but the defenders on Red usually take the upper route, and because they have the high ground, I mean it's traditional war tactics. When you have the high ground, you have an advantage, and that's also the case with Urban Terror. And they can manage to run in and quickly take street, which means as a defender you can be hit from 3 different sides.
Plus, obviously, we've already seen TSK playing back Kevlar on attack, so it makes them, you know, that much easier to kill.
Yep.
Both defenders going down here to splat. But a great nade. I'm not sure if TSK are in a position to deal with this.
No, certainly not. They were all out full, and now look here, going to make it 7-0.
And Fruk picking up the flag again.
With perfect stamina here, going to make it 8-0. Yeah, I would say that once you have 6 caps more than your opponent on the red side, and Abby, you've done a reasonable job. When it goes up more than that, then you've done a very good job.
Yeah, of course. GD doing a good job here of keeping them in their spawn as well, which is... Oh, did they manage to... Oh no, okay, I saw that wrong. I thought TSK somehow managed to return the flag there.
No, they didn't. And JD once more in possession of the flag, but...
Oh, but those hits by Bretka!
Mamupa or something like that coming all of a sudden, surprisingly, from Central room. And look, doesn't have enough stamina to do the little wall jump to get up high, but we'll take the regular route.
And of course gets the cap, so 10-0 with 2 minutes remaining here, and TSK are in a terrible position.
Yeah, quite one-sided. But it's a good warm-up for at least it is a good warm-up for Blaine, who will be playing in another couple of minutes against the Netherlands.
Actually, Blend isn't in at the moment.
Blaine, I think.
Blaine?
Isn't he playing
really?
as well?
Okay. Is Blaine Turkish or?
Oh, my apologies. Sorry. Let me see. Blend. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, but that means that they might. Well, that they might start the Netherlands-Turkey match a little bit earlier. Hope not, but. well, we'll finish this match anyway, and then drop in the Netherlands-Turkey match later.
Yeah, of course.
Probably no chance for an interview, but at least at the end we will have an interview.
Yep. And GD managing to pick up another cap there.
Yeah, 11
And it
nil.
looks... And they're going to pick up a 12 by the
And
look of
Nate's
it.
in the spawn, so probably going to make 2 in a row here. 3 in a row, in fact.
Splat. Pulling out the
Knife,
knife.
knife, 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 knife!
Oh, unfortunate. Would have been good to see him get a knife kill there.
So that was a slow cap there for Fruk. I mean, I expected it to be 13-0, but maybe he didn't have enough stamina to run it fast.
Yeah, exactly.
But in the meantime, Fruk... Oh my god! Does the... Well, what is it? 180 switch, and takes some damage to the
Does
leg.
take a legs.
Otherwise he would have been able to make that cap within a couple of seconds. Now it takes a little bit longer, but 13-0, 26 seconds remaining here. Nade's coming in from BRTK. No, he's not. He's going... Oh, he's going to go tunnel.
And somehow manages to slide with no stamina. And he's going to do the jump, as you said, to get there quite quickly.
And another... Oh, Splat gets taken out by Kamikaze. So 7 seconds...
TSK might get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! Hooray! 1 cap for TSK is worth 10 of JD's. So
Exactly.
it's a
By that logic, they're still losing 14-10.
still a good match.
Yeah.
14-11. Wow. 14-1. I mean. So that's as many caps as they made in Turnpike. 14.
Yeah, in 1/2.
Wow, crazy. And let's have a look. Well, I think that JD will be subbing maybe one of them, because Matty hasn't played yet. At least if I'm not mistaken, he didn't play on Turnpike. And well, they have a sufficient buffer to at least allow him to get some game time.
Exactly. Actually, I believe Matty did play on Turnpike, didn't he?
Did he? Okay.
I believe he played both halves on Turnpike, and it was Luke that subbed out for. Who did he sub out for? Splat, I believe.
Oh, right.
Maybe I'm incorrect.
No,
but-
you might well be right. I mean, it's a rare shoutcast that I'm flawless. So we're just waiting for TSK to ready up, and let's go back into the game.
I'd be surprised to see Boretka use an AK here. Also slightly happy. It's very rare that I get to see somebody play with an AK, or at least play with an AK well, so might be something to look forward to.
I've seen somebody play, what was it, the Blue Side Attack with an SR8, which also inspired myself to play Blue Side SR8, which is actually quite nice if you get the quick zoom in SR8 kills, etc. It's nice for your frag video. So
Oh, right.
who knows, maybe JD. Let's see, what was he saying? Guys, I wanted to say that look is my Valentine.
Aw.
Aww.
It's not quite Valentine's Day yet, but
No,
at least they have each other.
2 more hours, guys. Hope you all bought your special someone something.
Yeah, exactly. If not, you're going to be in a terrible position. Still waiting for TSK here. I'm not sure. Oh no,
There
they've
we
readied
go.
up. Let's see if
So it's,
GD can dominate
and
this
then Sis
side.
going to sub. Nosferatu coming into play. So TSK really substituting or switching substitutes constantly.
Yeah, it's. I've seen quite. I think all of those players that they currently have in.
Oh
play-
my god,
Oh,
look
great
at those
hits.
hits! And does some
And just as good on
sufficient
Fruk
damage
as well.
also on Fruk. Maybe TSK can get a cap here.
It's possible. He's got time to get in and get out. But Breck getting out of their spawn extremely fast. I think it took him about a second to get there.
Yeah. Amy really low here. Hopes to do some damage, but Splat. Well, take some damage as well, so he won't be able to run that flag. In fact, bleeds out.
But he did sufficient damage to Barek before bleeding out. But it looks like Kamikaze here might be able to get out with the flag. I believe is that 3 down? And I spoke too soon.
Well, TSK are in a good situation here, and all of JD were out, and Burak here going to wait for a little bit of stamina, does the jump, very neatly done.
And TSK picking up the first flag here, and I wouldn't count them out. Okay, it's going to be difficult. They're what? They now need 12 flags to draw this, but
yeah,
and you know, it's
and
possible.
they need 13 to make it worthwhile.
Exactly.
Sorry that the audio will be gone for just a second. Usually when
TSK
the audio
picking up the flag,
goes, it means that I'm spamming. There we
TSK did pick up the flag, but Blaine dropping down and picking up a double kill there and managing to get the return. Although Burak got the flag out and took his street. Might be a second cap here for TSK.
I have to go. I'll be back in a couple of in a minute. Sorry.
It's no problem. I'll just I'll keep everyone entertained. So hello everyone. And following Burak here, very low. It wouldn't surprise me to see him go out long, but he picks up 1 kill possibly and puts Kamikaze somewhat low. Blaine picking up the flag but low stamina. And I'm not sure if TSK are in a position to deal with this. Blaine might be able to play this safe, take it through Cathedral and eventually get the cap. But TSK are going to need to react to this quickly if they want to stop it. And it doesn't look like they're going to. Although I don't know, it looks like Burak may get the flag out and leave us in a hot potato situation. But look, being sneaky there, and I believe one came through tunnel as well, and picking up the return. And Blaine managing to capture that flag, and look, maybe going for a relay, which he gets. GD bringing the match back to a 1-1 there, tying the game up.
So sorry, Prime, leaving you hanging like that.
Fine.
Wow, in the meantime JD have managed to make a couple of caps.
Yeah, they've just relayed 3 in a row.
Wow. Poor guys. Poor TSK.
Yeah, Bureka did extremely well. He was pretty much 1 health inside their inside the spawn on the stairs behind the red flag, and he put 1 guy on 1%.
Wow, great nade there by
50.
Burak, taking out 2, but can't run it. But Kamikaze takes over. Fantastic job there.
And bringing it back to 14 flags to win.
Well, it's
Mountain
just saving
just keeps
face
growing.
now at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. I'm sure they're just trying to get as many back as possible. And Amy here putting Bureka very low.
Wow, that look managed to get some hits there. Surprising.
But I've just skipped past it, but oh no, Splat didn't manage to do much with them grenades there and actually gets taken out full. Mamupa, I believe that's how you pronounce it, doing some pre-shooting there which seemed to benefit him.
TSK really putting up some pressure in the base of JD. Still over 5 minutes remaining, so maybe they can... Oh, so unlucky to encounter Look there.
And Splat has time and possibly stamina to get this flag out here. Which he does, and I don't believe TSK have enough time to react to this.
Nope. Wow, Splat doing so much damage to TSK, it's kind of painful to watch.
Yeah, indeed. But I'm amazed they haven't picked up Kevlar yet. You can still see them both playing with no Kevlar. Which, you know, against a defender like Bureka, and I believe... I'm not sure who's defending with him, but, you know...
Oh my god, jumps over the defender and gets the flag away, drops it to Fruk, but it gets returned nevertheless.
TSK actually turning this one around and picking up the flag for themselves.
Nicely done.
And getting the cap down. And then Lemony.
really lovely to see such high CTF skills, because even in the Nations Cup, when clans were playing CTF, they were messing up that jump regularly. And well, up to now, I haven't really seen somebody mess it up, except for, I think it was Fruck, but that was also due to something else rather than his own jumping skills.
Indeed. Speaking of high skill CTF, did you happen to see UK win Uptown?
Unfortunately, no, because Tuesday is my free day.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You know, big shout out to the members of UK. We actually won a game.
Yeah, I saw the result.
I know, how impressive. Frick doing a great job here, but does get shot and loses stamina. And GD are starting to show their dominance here. TSK struggling to deal with it.
Apparently, the GTV cameraman for Netherlands versus Turkey doesn't know the server yet, so I'm just going to contact. Oh well, apparently they've got some trouble getting a server. That's,
they are indeed welcome to use my server. I mean, the Netherlands guys should know it, so.
Yeah, I think that the problem is more that the Turkish are not agreeing on the server choice. So at the moment, you're not missing anything. Let's put it that way. So 2.5 more minutes remaining here, and then I don't know if we'll start talking immediately about the Netherlands-Turkey match, but you won't miss a second of action this evening. Fruck, in the meantime, trying to get away. Mamupa gets the return, but
GD
there,
prepared for it. Although look, did just go down.
Wow, great nade there by Splat, holding it so long in his hands.
I believe that's about the 4th or 5th time GD had picked the flag up in a row there and not managed to cap it.
Yeah.
But that time they do, so maybe 5th time's the charm right there. Frick a boot
Get
in,
booted
in the back of the head. Brecker getting some good hits there. A lot of damage done on, I believe it was both the defense and attack of TSK.
How can you stop Fruck? Well, he just slides on through you.
Yeah, nothing can stop Fruck. You see Fruck going straight back for more. I believe he's going to pick up this flag here.
Such skill, I mean, incredible.
And he's going to take the safe route, possibly due to lack of stamina. But if we see Splat and Blame here hold this down right, I'm sure he can get the cap.
It's just fun and levels at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. And look once again in a position to relay the flag.
So, 35 seconds remaining here. Let's see if TSK can get at least one more cap here. Would be nice.
It looks like they might do, unless he messes up the jump, which he does! Is he going to get round in time?
I doubt it.
Oh no!
Yeah, he got the cap.
He got it.
Only just, but he got it.
That's what's important. And we see Nosferatu taking a sniper for the last 10 seconds. I'd like to see him get a kill with it if possible. He's got to do it quick though.
And good game.
He's not going to. Yeah, very good game.
So, let's see what the final score is. Oh god, this is painful.
26-7.
Indeed. So, on Turnpike it was 14-2 for JD, obviously. And after that, on Abbey, 26-7. Well, good job for JD, that's for sure.
Yeah, of course, and you know they dominated it exactly as we expected them to.
They'll go top of their division now. Let me quickly process the score, and then hey, for once I won some money. That's amazing.
Oh, I just realised I lost money.
hope you all
it's
also
unfortunate.
bet on this match. It's a lot of fun, and at the end of the season, a best gambler will be decided. So, and let me just fill in the scores. Wait a second. Why is it saying Casa and Tohunga? Let me just fix that. JD. Oh, that's why I'm. No, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I think I'm messing up. That's why I was calling them JDW, because there's another Polish clan called
Yeah,
JDW
GDW. Yeah,
playing
yeah.
playing today as well at 9 o'clock.
All right.
I'm so
Just a bit of confusion from yourself there. Then.
Yeah. Oh no, wait a second. Never mind. Focus. Anyway, UZ bets. Time to fill in the results. Admin decision, no. So now you also see some of the inner workings of Urban Zone. Abby was 26-7. And I'm not going to fill in who played. So, return, and hey presto, you won $49.59. A lot of you did bet, so good for you. You can bet on all of the other Urban Zone matches as well. And, well, as I said, at the end of the season, Best Gambler will be given a prize in the form of a nice little graphic. Yeah,
the equivalent. Yeah, the equivalent of being given a badge.
Exactly. But it is a unique badge, not some.
Of course.
Let me see. Oh well, I got some information now, so I guess that we won't have an interview. Let me just get the. Okay, we're going to conclude. Congrats to JD, and commiserations to TSK. Good luck in your next games. Any last words about this match, Prime?
No, very good games, well played from both sides, and obviously congrats to GD.
Okay, let me just quickly contact Rasta Blaster, who is the GTV cameraman for the next match. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Enjoy the music.